Hi, I'm Tasmanopoli, Cosmetic Chemist and trainer here at the Institute of Personal Care Science, and today I'm going to show you how to make an upcycled foot scrub using some really cool ingredients. So for anyone who doesn't know what upcycled means, it means that we are using ingredients that would normally be bypassed or discarded during production of other raw materials, and they have since been repurposed for something else. So they've been repurposed to make another raw material itself instead of being chucked out, which is great. We love that because it's just really nice and sustainable, which goes with the current and long future trend of sustainability. Now let me show you how easy it is to put together. Okay, so to firstly build my scrub, I'm going to be making an emulsion. So I'm starting off here with my water phase. To this I'm going to be adding some glycerin. This is going to help protect the skin from transepidermal water loss, and it's also going to add some suppleness to the skin as well, so perfect for dry skin, which a lot of us do have on our feet. So I'm just going to give that one a stir. So next I'm going to be adding some Carbapol Ultras 10 by Lubrizol. This is a really good grade of carbomer. Now this won't hydrate straight away. If you have a overhead stirrer and it's low shear, I would advise that you use that. Or if you don't have one, you can do what I'm doing and you need to disperse and wet the polymer. And then you can come back and occasionally give it a stir until the carbomer has dissolved. You will need to wait until the carbomer is fully dissolved before neutralizing, otherwise you will get fish eyes or little bits of gel in your emulsion, which is quite unpleasant. Okay, and then I'm just going to add this one onto heat and then put together my oil phase. To put together my oil phase here, I have my emulsifier, my non-ionic emulsifier. So this is the EcoHance Care PS3 by Evenix. This is actually an upcycled emulsifier, so it goes well with the theme. To this I'm going to be adding some stearic acid. This is anionic and this is going to add more stability and structure to my emulsion. Next I'm going to be adding some Dermafill Sensolve. This is a really nice light filling ester, a really good silicone alternative. I'm also going to be adding some Isofol 20. This is a good medium skin fill lipid. And the last one I'm going to be adding today is the Passionaire Oil by Cobiosa. So this is an upcycled form of passion fruit oil. So currently the residues from passion fruit are estimated to be between 61 and 68% of the amount of fruit being processed. Currently the skin and the pulp of the passion fruit are used to make other sorts of raw materials. However, the seeds, which can represent up to 27% of the weight of the fruit, are unexplored waste. And I'm just going to pop that one on heat also. Okay, and once your oil phase is melted and homogeneous, we are going to add it to our water phase here. And give that a good stir until it's homogeneous. And you will see a emulsion is starting to form here. So we're just going to remove that one from the heat. We're just going to allow that one to start cooling down, and then we're going to add some heat sensitive materials. So first I'm going to go in with my preservative, which is the Upcycled PE 9010. This actually is heat tolerant. I'm going to add a glycerin-based extract. I've got some Kakadu plum here. You can of course pick any other glycerin-based extract. I've got some antioxidant here. This is tocopherol. This is going to help protect our formula from oxidation, as we have used plant oils, but it's also going to have some skin benefits as well. And I'm just going to go in with an essential oil here. I'm just using orange essential oil, but of course you can use whatever you have there or a blend. Just thought this would be like a nice uplifting, fresh sort of scent to add. And last but not least, I'm going to be going with my exfoliator. So this is the Pomegranate Exfoliator 500 by Lesiona. This is an upcycled exfoliator. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. And we're just going to give that one a stir. Now, because we haven't neutralized our carbamide as of yet, this did turn quite runny, but I am going to add my neutralizer in just a few moments, and you will see this will actually thicken up to a really nice, beautiful viscous emulsion. So I'm going to add my neutralizer now. I'm going to go in with some trimethamine. It's a 30% solution. Now, you do need to be careful when neutralizing your polymers. If you use too much, it will irreversibly thin your formula. So you need to make sure that you use the right amount, and also check your pH as well to make sure it's sitting where it should be. And give that one a stir, and you will start to see now, just by stirring that's actually thickened up already within seconds. So give that one a good stir just to make sure the neutralizer is properly dispersed. And this will thicken up a bit more overnight as well. So make sure you check your pH, make sure it's sitting anywhere between 6 to 6.5 or 6.3 to 6.8. Now we're going to cover and leave that one sit overnight. As I said before, this will thicken up quite a bit overnight, and we do need to check for any signs of instability. Now, an important thing to also remember when making your scrubs, because of the particles, you do need to use a really dehumidifier that has good particle suspension. If you don't, your particles will either sink to the bottom, float to the top, depending on what type of formula you're using, and it won't be properly dispersed properly or suspended. So you need to make sure you have something that's got particle suspension to ensure good stability and good suspension of your exfoliator. Okay, and here's what my foot scrub is looking like the next day. Now that's thickened up quite a bit. It's a really nice viscous emulsion here with really good particle suspension. There's no signs of instability either. I think the pomegranate seeds or the exfoliator adds a really nice colour to it as well. The emulsion feels quite smooth, if that makes sense, obviously besides the particles, but it's a really nice creamy emulsion. So this is going to go on really good onto the feet. It's got good spread also, and the scrub is really good as well. I wouldn't use anything too harsh on the bottom of your feet. So that's got the right amount of exfoliator in there, and also the right particle size also. Well, there you go. That's how easy it is to make an upcycled foot scrub. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions in the comments below. And of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe to receive notification on the rest of our videos. Happy formulating.